U.S. President Donald Trump promised voters that, if re-elected, he would end the war in Ukraine. Now, his top diplomat says work to achieve that goal has begun. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. and Russia have agreed to choose negotiators to discuss a lasting peace. Japan's foreign minister has shed more light on the government's decision to skip an international meeting on nuclear arms. Iwaya Takeshi says Japan will not be attending as either a signatory or an observer. North Korea has once again struck a defiant tone about its nuclear program. A spokesperson for the foreign ministry says it will not stop pursuing development. Myanmar has allegedly become a hub for fraud rings operated by Chinese crime syndicates and others. Japanese high school students are among the many foreigners forced to work on scams there. Japanese officials are making a change to the family registry system. They'll allow people to list both countries and territories on the document. That means people from Taiwan married to Japanese citizens will be able to list Taiwan in their registries. Leaders in Thailand are considering a plan that they hope will give a lift to the tourism industry. They may ease a ban on sales of alcohol during the afternoon. Authorities in Indonesia are in the process of relocating their capital to the island of Kalimantan, and that's sparked a construction boom in surrounding areas. Officials in one nearby city want to make sure they're ready by studying urban development in Japan. Dramatic footage out of Canada on Monday following the crash of a passenger jet. It shows the plane upside down on the runway as emergency crews scrambled to respond. All 80 people on board were able to evacuate. Police in northeastern Japan are investigating the deaths of 3 men at a hot spring resort. They say the victims went out to do maintenance at the source of the spring.
Tonight, the high-profile meeting between the U.S. and Russia, the first in nearly 3 years. Secretary of State Marco Rubio discussing the war with Ukraine with Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Ukraine was not in the meeting. And late today, President Trump saying of Ukraine, "You should never have started it. You could have made a deal," even though the world witnessed Russia invade Ukraine.
We couldn't have imagined a better result after this session.
Today is the first step of a long and difficult journey, but an important one.
David, President Trump's claim that Ukraine is to blame for the war is just totally false. It was Russia that invaded Ukraine, and even tonight, Ukrainian cities are yet again being bombed by Russia.